begin tonight in an American town where the military has set out to move mountains, mountains of snow.
When we got the request for support from Cordova, there were several things we had to consider. One is we had to get it there fast. We had to get there with aid that was not a drain on the community, and we needed to have the discipline to work under bad conditions. And we decided very immediately that the National Guard was the way to do this mission.
We desperately needed the extra bodies, extra manpower, extra equipment. We are all extremely grateful for the National Guard right now.
Hey, see if we can get that thing out of the road.
I was in a building, but the wind was so strong, it was rocked the building. It wouldn't surprise me if we were 120 mile an hour wind. You know, it'd be different if it was just the wind or the rain. But when you have both, you have massive floodings going on and everything else. This is just, I've been here since '92, and I've never seen this.
12 need you to respond to
Well, the State Emergency Operations Center is the focal point for all of that information coming in. Requests from local government, providing information to other agencies that need to know what's going on in the disaster event. The State Emergency Operations Center is the place where all of that coordination and support happens. It absolutely makes the state's job easier. Like I said previously, it's important that individuals and families have a disaster supply kit at their home that has adequate food, water for their family to support them for 7 days, medicine, vital records, all of the things that you would need following a catastrophic event.
We're doing Art Care, which is transporting equipment and doctors, nurses, veterinarians out to the various villages out here in Nome. 10 minutes from now to an hour now, it'll be bright and sunny right now, just like it is all over. But in 15, 20 minutes, it could close up really quick.
Oh yeah, it's very rewarding. I mean, we're finding these patients aren't having glasses, and we're turning them around in less than a day.
It's not only about providing the actual health care, but it's education too. We can come in and educate them on how to take care of their eyes, to wear sunglasses, because of the teaching and the instructing that we've done to help them take care of themselves is amazing.
You read the preamble to the U.S. Constitution. It says that establishing justice and keeping the peace are the first two roles of government. And what this company was doing in several different places in Afghanistan was helping the provinces establish a legitimate government. And that's just tremendous. I think these soldiers will remember this for the rest of their lives as something incredibly important.
That's all I can think about. I dream about it. And to get home and actually be able to hug my loved ones and see them again for the first time in so long.
It's a huge thing.
Hurricane Sandy crashing on shore, winds now at 90 miles per hour, and this storm is so big, so vast, 60 million Americans will feel its power.
We are in the midst of a massive operation to move utility vehicles, power vehicles, from the Southern California area to the New York, New Jersey area, which is currently millions of customers are without power.
Recover down for Beagle Line 36.
No, it's great working with a small team because I used to deploy with the Marine Corps. So this is different. We flew everything in the south last time we were up north. So we were able to fly a lot more missions there.
You know, what their deployment means for the state of Alaska is that they are on the front lines. They're serving us. They've got families behind as well that we want to support in any way we can. We appreciate them. We appreciate their service, and that we're here to help support their families.
These brave and courageous warriors exited an aircraft while in flight by a cable hoisting system under extreme and intense circumstances to recover fellow combatants wounded during ground combat operations with the enemy.
There's just so much more than just a medal, and it's you know, it's not about me, it's not about the medal, it's about the sacrifices that, you know, we as soldiers make on a daily basis, and that soldiers are still doing.
We found another Alaska Territorial Guard member that is actually living. Most people within our communities don't even know what these elderly guys did for us. We were able to find this individual and actually reward him for his service and present him with his honorable discharge.
Honor Guard shows
the final respects for the fallen soldier, as well as shows most families the last thing they'll ever see with the military. It's to show the family how much we care for that soldier. It's to show our respect to that fallen soldier.
I applaud you, and you have my great respect for this. You are without doubt one of the best classes in the history of this program.
We all came to this program for different reasons. Where some needed discipline, others needed school credits. Some had little say in the matter or came for lack of a better option. Regardless of our reasons for entering AMYA, we have all received something valuable from our time here.
Simultaneous Membership Program, or SMP program is what we call it, is a program for guardsmen and reservists to be in RTC and be a drilling guardsman or reservist at the same time.
I joined the Alaska National Guard for the benefits for college because I looked at college and I wanted to go all these different places and study all these different things, and then I realized, wow, I have no way of paying for this.
The program really helps cadets succeed by mentorship. I think one of the best opportunities that we have is the cadre, at least 2 times a semester. They meet with the cadets to make sure they're on track academically, financially, physically fit, and just all around in good character for the program.
This is significant. Lockheed Martin, of course, has selected Kodiak for their Athena program. The state, in this legislative session, provided us $25 million as seed money to start the work on development of Launchpad 3. And that really has secured Lockheed Martin's commitment to Kodiak. Because now it shows that there's viability, not just for Launchpad 3 and with Lockheed Martin, but with other customers that are very interested in using what we have.
But it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good about, you know, what we're representing, who we're representing, you know, and try to do it the best we can.
Well, we were over there away from our families and our friends, and it meant a lot to us that people back here in Alaska, our home state, were thinking about us and writing us letters.
We can invite various community and industry leaders to come and just not only celebrate Alaska, but also the invaluable institutions that give so much to the community, and in particular our wounded warriors who gave so much for their country, and we hope we can give a little back to them.
Nathan he has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. He's 9 years old. The life expectancy right now is early 20s.
We dropped everything for this and pretty much spent the entire day. We've been prepping for it for the past couple of weeks. So best experience we could give them in the limited amount of time that we had.
It melts your heart no matter what. They're kids, and to see them opening presents and just having a good time, it just melts your heart. So even the hardest pilot, he melts once he sees those kids opening the presents and things.
This is speaking out. This is saying we are going to change our community. We're going to put people in place that will represent us well in the legislature, that will lead us, as the governor is doing now, in 123 communities in a short order of 3 years, to have that much support and that much demonstrated physical presence and community outspokenness saying they're no longer going to accept it.
I believe that through you, today's participants, as well as your predecessors and those to come in your footsteps, Conquest contributes its own share to the betterment of the defense forces of all of your countries as well.
And I think we finally, after 20 years, realize this is an option to bring our state workforce in, other areas that make efficiency and synchronization of resources in today's resource-constrained environment absolutely essential. Northcom now sees that as, man, that's a model example of how state and federal partners should be getting together and making good things happen at time of disasters and at time of need.
Bye.